Hello, hello, hello. Once again, it's Miss Ronnie with Miss Ronnie Rides. Go ahead and click the subscribe channel. I'm back on here tonight. I'm on my way home. And I just wanted to, this is going to be part two. Part two of where we talk about marriage and divorce. This is going to be part two of divorce. Whose fault is it? This is part two, and I'll put that in the title, divorce part two, whose fault in it. Before we get started, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified when I upload a new video. So we still on Thursday, whatever the date is. We're still on Thursday. We on Thursday evenings. So I'm on the address. If y'all go and look in the comments under the marriage laws changing and the divorce video, the divorce, whose fault is it? Who's at fault? You can see me kind of going back and forth with, I'm not going to call the person's name, but just go and look in the comments and you'll see me responding to him. So, you know, he's saying that, you know, of course he's still, like I say, he's blaming women, you know, for the most part of it all being the fault of the woman, you know. But come on, let's be realistic now. Women with sense in their head, women that's got good sense, real women, they don't leave good men. They just don't. They don't leave good men, because a good man is hard to find. A good man is hard to find, and I mean good, and I don't even mean good as in born again, because you ain't got to be a born again Christian to be a good man. Sometimes those are questions. Those born again Christian was questionable. But you don't have to even be a born again Christian to be a good man. And what I mean by good, every woman is different. But what I mean by good is he's good to you in how he treats you. How he treats you. That's what you call a good man. Is how you're gonna call him a good man based on how he treats you. You know, outside of, oh, he a good man, he good to me, but he molested that lady daughter, you know, that's not a good man. I don't care what good he did for you. If he molesting people's daughter, he a rapist. If he the midnight rapist that's leaving out of your house at night while you sleep and going out raping and catching women out, getting out work and raping them, no, he's not a good man. He's not a good man. You know, he's not a good person. So you could be one of two things. A good person is just a good person overall, just all around good guy, man or woman. But but a good man means that it's personal. That person is good to me. He treats me well. He takes care of me. I love the way he loves me because this is how he treats me. That's, to a woman, is a good man. It's going to be based on how they treat that individual, right? Like, for instance, remember I told you I've been married 3 times, right? And I'm gonna close my sunroof so y'all can hear me. Hope y'all can hear me. Remember I told y'all I had been married 3 times? One of my marriages was to my daughter-in-law's uncle. And, you know, I know the blues and the hell my son put her through. He give her the blues. You know, I think he's trying to do better, but they've been getting a long time. He's giving her the blues. And, so her and I both have experienced the dealings with my son. now not in the way of a marital relationship, of course, with me and him, but through childhood, all the trauma that I went through with him, so she done been through a lot with my son, okay? I went through a lot with her uncle, but she had a different relationship with my husband as her uncle than I did with him as my husband. So even though I could say to her, girl, I don't know how you put up with him, meaning my son, girl, I would have been gone. She don't see, even though I tell her the relationship that I had with my husband, her uncle, she never takes my side. She never takes my side. Why? Because she didn't experience that with him. Even though I tell her time and time again, yeah, but it was a different relationship. I'm telling you how he treated me. She don't see it. In her eyes, he was a good person. He's a good person, period. But see, he wasn't a good man to me based on how he treated me. It didn't matter to him. In her eyes, he was a good person. He was a good man, and he was a good person. See, so this guy that I'm going back and forth with in the comments, is saying, well, I forgot the percentage. Y'all can go look at the percentage he says about women filing for divorce. Yeah, but I told him, it's a greater percentage of women filing for divorce because it's a greater percentage of women filing for divorce because of how they being treated in the marriage. It's because the men are not listening. The woman tells you what's wrong. Women have mouths. Okay, we have mouths. And one thing that a man will say negative about his wife, every man will pretty much, most men will pretty much say about their wife, she talk too damn much. She run her mouth too much. She just need to be quiet sometime. You know why? Because they say we complain, we nag and all this stuff. But it's not that people don't nag about something that when they first come to you about something, you fix it. Then they ain't got no reason to nag no more. They ain't got no reason to complain no more. If I walk in the house and the pillows all over the floor and I fuss about the pillows being out on the floor, I don't want to come home and the pillows all over the floor. I want to come home with the pillows out on the floor. And I start coming and you hear me and take heed to what I'm saying, and you start making sure the pillows are not all over the floor, but the pillows are nice and neat up on the couch, then there's no reason for me to be complaining about something that you've already remedied. So women tell you what's wrong. Listen, we're not very good with keeping our mouth closed about something that we unhappy about. Something we don't like. Or something we want y'all to deal with. I'm not. If something is wrong, I'm going to tell you this is what's wrong, and I need a remedy because the remedy is in your hands, husband. So I need a remedy, and the remedy is in your hands. And 9 times out of 10 we tell them how to fix it. Well, what's the problem? I'm trying to work to pay these bills. Okay, but honey, you don't have to work till 10 o'clock on Friday night. I respect you trying to work to pay the bills. But can you get off a little early on Friday night so we can have a date night? See, that's in his hands. That's the remedy that's in his hands that he's able to fix. Right? So, yes, we tell you what's wrong. Do you understand? And before I say this, let me say this. Hit the subscribe button. hit the notification bell. Don't forget the thumbs up video. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. But hit the subscribe button and the notification bell mid-sentence. But don't you understand that before a woman actually leaves, she's already made up her mind 2 years before she leaves? Before she actually says, this is it, I'm done, I'm out. She already made up her mind 2 years ago. Now, in 2 years, you don't know that she made up her mind to leave already. And in the meantime, if you ask any man, are y'all happy? He'll say, yeah, we happy. As far as I know, my wife happy. Because he thinks, because he's getting what he wants in the marriage, all is good. Everything's good. Because despite her telling her, look, I'm not happy about this. Look, I need more of this from you. I need more time. I need more affection. I need more attention. I need romance. I need you to start planning stuff. I need you. She been telling him that for the last 5, 6, 7, 10 years. And he ain't changed. Right? But she's still doing everything that she doing as a spouse, as his wife. All of her wifely duties, cooking and cleaning, hugging and loving, getting with the kiss and holding on. She's still doing all of that. She's still doing all of that, but she ain't getting what she needs. So he's happy because he's getting, despite her not getting what she needs in the marriage, she's still continuing to fulfill all of her wifely duties. So he's satisfied. So when she come to him complaining or wanting to talk to him about being the lack of fulfillment in the marriage because she's not getting what she needs in the marriage, he don't understand what she talking about. He don't have a clue. I thought, what you mean? I work, I go to work, I pay all these bills, and you ain't want for nothing. What you complaining about? I'm telling you what I need. I'm telling you, honey, I need more romance. I need you to start planning dates. I need flowers. I need little cards here and there. I need surprises. She's telling you what she needs, but you're not hearing. You're not listening. To listen to means to adhere to and obey and follow instruction of the one that is speaking. That's what to listen means. So you hear her, but you're not listening. But in the meantime, you're still getting all your needs met. And then you wonder when you come home and all of her stuff is gone. And then you calling your friend, man, I don't know what happened. I thought we was happy. No, nigga, you was happy. She wasn't happy. She been telling you what she need from the marriage. You wasn't listening. You heard her, but you weren't listening to her. So you wonder why most marriages end, because women. That's why that pastor said, remember I told y'all in the other video, a guest speaker said that 95% of divorces of the men fault. That's exactly what he's talking about. It's your fault because you think you're fulfilling all of her needs because you working and you paying the bills. You think you're fulfilling all of her needs, but that's not all we need. We need more than a paycheck. We need more than you paying all of bills. We need more than provision. And if y'all don't hear that, then the divorce rate is going to go up. It's going to go up, and it's going to be women that are opting out and saying, I can't live like this. I don't want to live like this for another 10 years. I'm unhappy with you. I'm miserable. Not within myself. I'm miserable within the marriage because I signed up in the marriage to give you all that I have. And I'm doing that, but I'm only getting a small percentage of you from what I need, for what I need. And I keep trying to sit down and tell you this is what I need from you. Now, ladies, And I say ladies because most men don't watch these reality shows, especially the one with a bunch of cackling women. If you watch Married to Medicine, the new girl on there, Kiana, she just moved in with her boyfriend, Greg. She's been trying to tell him that she feel like he's not supporting her in what she's trying to do, which is being on the show. He don't really want to be on the show. She want to be on the show. So he's, you know, and she said he don't feel like he's listened to her. He feel like she's dismissing, you know, what she's saying, trying to say to him, because she's supporting a lot. He got kids. She support his kids. She support some kind of clinic or something he doing to youth. She works at his clinic, work full time at his clinic. They engaged, but they've been engaged 3-4 years. Well, how many years in engagement is supposed to be the time that they boyfriend and girlfriend? They ain't even engaged. They been boyfriend and girlfriend 3 years. They just moved in together. So you ain't even been given she ain't even been given a promise from him. She hasn't even been given a promise from him, right, of future marriage. But they've been together 3 years. They moved in together. So she's trying to tell him he being dismissive of her feelings and what she's saying. And he tell her, no, I'm not being dismissive. I ain't being dismissive. But she telling you she is, because when she tell you being dismissive of her feelings, your response is, I'm not being dismissive. But I'm telling you are. His response should be, well, honey, tell me, how am I being dismissive? That way she can explain to her, because apparently he's not getting it. He's not seeing it, because if he was, then he wouldn't be saying that, no, sitting there saying, no, I'm not being dismissive of your feelings. And she telling you being dismissive of my feelings. Instead of him saying, no, he should be saying, well, honey, tell me why you say I'm being dismissive of your feelings. He don't know how to communicate. He don't get it. He don't know how to communicate. And she don't know how to tell him, or she backs down. Why? Because she not secure in the relationship. That's why she backs down. She's not secure in the relationship because she don't want to. I don't want to make him mad, and you know, I don't want to push him away. It shouldn't be that way. You should not fear being able to come to your husband, boyfriend, fiance, whatever, best friend. You shouldn't be fearful of being able to come to him and tell him how you feel, or I don't want to push him away. I don't want to nag him because I don't want to push him away. It shouldn't be that way. Both of y'all supposed to be safe, feel safe enough to be honest in a relationship and say, listen, we need to sit down and talk. I'm not happy. What you not happy about? This is what this was lacking in a relationship, and I'm not happy about it. And the power to change this is in your hands. So tell me, how are you going to fix this issue? That's how you're supposed to communicate, but people don't communicate like that. Women normally do. We tell y'all what's wrong. I remember a friend of mine was saying that him and his wife wasn't even together, and I said, well, what's wrong? She said, she complained about I work too much, because he did work 2 jobs, and she wanted me to she said, I don't spend enough time. I said, well, you got to make time. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a fake name, Todd. You got to make time. You're the head, because you're the head and you're the husband. You're responsible for this well-oiled machine. You're responsible because you're the head. I said, so at first he was saying, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. She's saying she want a divorce. She gonna move back to California where her kids at. I say, what do you mean you don't know what's wrong? I say, she's telling you what's wrong. I say, I know women. I'm a woman. We tell y'all what's wrong. I say, what is her complaint? He said, well, she's talking about I don't spend enough time with her. I said, that's the problem. I work too much. I said, that's what's wrong. You talking about you don't know what's wrong. She telling you what's wrong. You don't spend enough time with her. You got to make time for it. You have to. You gotta plan a date on Friday nights. You gotta, honey, we going on a picnic tomorrow. You know, you gotta plan, baby, let's go to the mall tomorrow. Let's go to the mall and go have lunch. You gotta plan dates. You gotta spend time with. She's telling you what's wrong. She's telling you what's wrong. I said, you're not listening. She is telling you what's wrong. So there's no excuse. Now the power's in your hand to change that. She's telling you need to spend more time with her. Oh, okay. Well, then let me rearrange my schedule. Okay, well, honey, let me make time. Okay, well, that's what you're supposed to. I said, she telling you. I said, listen, women tell you what's wrong, guys. We tell y'all what's wrong. But y'all look at the provision as the answer to everything. Y'all look at the checkbook as an answer to everything. And sometimes it ain't it. That's not it. Sometimes the money is not it. That's not what's wrong. Why you think it be people that you have everything, husband provide everything, but they unhappy and miserable? Why? He ain't never there. He'll never spend no time with when he is there. He got his face in the newspaper or on his phone, or he too busy with this, that, and other. I'm telling y'all. So, Mr. Sir, you know who you are, that I've been going back and forth. I'm not going to call your name on there because they can look in the comments and see who you are. Yes, the women have a higher rate of filing for divorce than men. Why? Because we're simply not getting what we need from y'all. And when we try to tell y'all what we need, y'all are very dismissive of our feelings. You're very dismissive of our emotions. You're very dismissive of our complaints. Because we should be satisfied because you're paying all the bills. But that's not the foundation of a marriage. To pay all the bills, that's not the foundation of a marriage. Marriage is more than paying all the bills, guys and ladies. Marriage is more than dinner and sex. It's just more than that. Cooking dinner and sex. It's more than that. So if everybody would listen, if the women would listen on what the complaint is from the husband, most men, ain't enough sex. Well, it ain't enough romance. Don't you understand that romance is what opens the door to great sex all the time? Romance that woman. Surprise her with some flowers. Come up behind her and just kiss her on the forehead and tell her, baby, you're beautiful. Baby, I love you. Baby, how was your day? Rub her feet without trying to screw. Leave her a note on the inside of her car when she get in, and she find a note on her steering wheel. Baby, I love you so much. You're so beautiful. Have a wonderful day. See, all of that kind of stuff. Sending her little emojis, heart emojis. Sending her all that kind of stuff, little texts. Girl, I've been thinking about you all day. You so beautiful. I love you so much. Can't wait to see you when you get home. She gonna be waiting at the door, ready, ready, R-E-T-T-Y, red tea. Why? Because you've been making her feel like she the hottest thing on the market since sliced bread. That's why. I'm telling y'all, it don't take much for us. It don't take much. All we need to know, you ain't got to make $100,000 a year. You ain't got to listen. You ain't got to give us everything. You ain't got to give us the moon. We just want to know that if you could, you would. That's all. You ain't got to give us the moon. We just want to know that we want to know that if you could give us the moon, you would. That's all. We know that we may be beautiful to you, but there's other beautiful women out there. We just want to know that in your world, we the only one that count. We the only one that count. That's all. So get out your feelings. You know who, sir, who you know who I'm talking to. You know who you are. Because women are tired. We're tired of being mistreated, talked to crazy, disrespected. All because, and then we can't say nothing, because if we say anything, you quick to remind us that y'all pay all the bills. That ain't enough, sir. That's not enough. Okay? So let me know what y'all think in the comments, ladies and guys. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Give me a thumbs up so the video can go out. And I'll talk to y'all again soon. Thank you so much, and God bless you.